purple blueberry. It tastes like the blueberry. It tastes like blueberry.
Checks out.
And
I can't.
Did she explode?
I remember.
what,
They had to go.
juice her.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, which is
that nightmare.
questionable. Oh,
Okay,
we're
this
going in.
is
Yeah, we are.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Okay, let's
That's
do it.
material for you right there.
right.
Pause.
Hey, welcome to RPG Horror Stories, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
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 everyone.
Good day.
We are
Good-
British.
Good morrow.
Who's on the horn?
Who's on the horn?
Who's
on the horn?
horn?
Who's on first?
I'm on horn.
I'm on horn.
They're all on horn.
You.
Yeah,
hello.
we're banking them.
Sure are. We're totally with that and not at all cooked.
I'm on the horn. My name is Zed Moore. Hello.
Hello.
Normally I'm a dungeon master for the actual play D&D podcast that we do, but today I'm reading out Reddit posts.
Are you?
And with me, yes. Hello, Rachel.
I thought Tobin was going to do it.
No, I'm tired.
Yeah, Torben's tired. Give him a break, Rachel.
Oh,
Give me a break.
fine.
And our producer Joel is on the horn.
Hello.
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 Joel.
Well. What we got here then?
What we got here. Dragged in.
Let's have a look at that.
On this podcast,
Walkie.
we read out fucking weird Reddit stories about people being bad at playing D&D, and yeah,
Or being good at
or
being bad.
really good
Being good,
and
being-
sexy, and we discuss whether or not we think that they fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause we're
or
all
if they
adults here.
do oral. That's
Yeah.
also an option.
Yeah,
That's a
that,
racist
that
option.
came on the
That's new.
table
That
last
came
week.
on the
Yeah.
table,
They
yeah.
came on the table.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
No.
That's a little bit,
That's another genre. I don't think we're getting
Yeah.
into that one. Sorry, Torben.
Yeah.
And-
Tabletop.
It's mostly about the furniture, that genre.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in that.
It's like, that's a
rule
good
35.
mahogany.
Oh, it's so good.
So
So good.
we're starting off this episode with a post that's a little bit this is a different one. This is a screenshot of like an ad that somebody has posted.
Okay.
So
I'm interested.
yeah,
Yes.
I'm intrigued.
The
Intrigued.
word I was going to use also.
this is a post. So
Okay, we know it's a post.
It
We're
starts
getting the
off-
information.
And there's a screenshot. What? There's a screenshot. Yeah, I thought the screenshot definitely fucks.
women wanted.
What?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm running a D&D 3.5 game with a woman-dominated party. 3 women, myself as a DM, and 1 possible guy. The campaign is an open world, build your own adventure. You are in a city with a dangerous dungeon that infinitely regenerates treasure, and the city has put together guilds to delve into the dungeon. Your group needs to build their own guild, grow their reputation, and take on the dangers of this dungeon.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, sounds fun. We play every Saturday at 2 p.m. Central. We use Discord for video. Webcam is required. And Foundry for VTT for gameplay. If you are new, you have my 100% help and support 6 days a week. Everyone at my table has learnt 3.5 from me and has worked out great. So let me know if you have questions and are interested in joining. Looking forward to having you, ladies. So
This is all from the image. This
This is
picture.
the screenshot.
this is all. Yeah, this is a screenshot from
That's a lot
from a
of
post.
text.
Yeah, this is a lot of text. This is a so this is a person that's wanting a group of people to play, but they only want the ladies to
The
join.
ladies.
And webcam is required.
So is
It's-
this an OnlyFans situation?
So the thing,
or-
it's a little bit sus. I filter these out. There's so many creepy ones.
Yeah.
Like this is skirting around it. This is like the tamest possible version of it.
Yeah.
But like the sheer amount of like creeps that like use D&D, like that use DMing as a way to live out their own twisted, sick
Yeah.
fantasies.
and not
and,
you.
and I would never do
No.
that. I
No,
would
not
never
you.
do that. Because when I, all my NPCs are hot, right?
Yeah.
But these people, they don't even necessarily make their NPCs hot.
But you do
Haven't
have a
put that
fetish
work in?
with giving items out and then taking them away.
Yeah. You've taken
Thank you,
items
Joel.
away
Joel,
on multiple occasions.
Tobin, do you notice how Joel is sitting in Tom's chair and how he made that excellent point on behalf of Tom?
Yeah.
You're welcome, Tom.
God damn it.
Zed is
Tom.
known
Yeah,
to
you
just
can pay Joel later.
Yeah.
yank things out of your hands just when you think you're
Or
assigned to
off
enjoy
your
something.
face.
Do you,
Or off
okay,
your
what
face.
do you think that is? Do you think it's worse to like? Do you think which do you think is worse?
Mm.
Like fetishizing people and like bringing in like vulnerable people into like a supposedly safe space and then like being all creepy on them.
That's
Or-
option 2.
That's option. That's option 1. Or just like giving out like a broken item
Yeah,
and then
that-
like
You piece of shit.
Stop right there.
Just
God,
jump right on
that-
that.
fucking
And then
damn it.
retconning it.
Because one of them is done to strangers, the other ones are
Yeah.
done to your close friends.
Yeah.
I watched it happen.
We've been through some shit, Zed.
Been through some shit.
God,
They're
damn
not the
it.
same anymore. Torben's always stinky now.
I'm
Always
always
stinky.
stinky.
It
I never
started-
know like when an item's gonna get taken away from me.
You should see Christmas at his house. It's
Yeah.
so anxiety inducing.
Yeah, I know. We now have anxious attachment issues because
Yeah.
of this.
To defend myself
Uh-huh.
for a second, I've yet to do this, and this isn't the forum for it. But for context, for anybody who's listening who doesn't listen to the main campaign or whatever, it wasn't up to that point where I wronged my players. Apparently, there's a point in the campaign where I give out a temporary item that I say lasts for 24 hours. Turns out I made it a little bit too powerful, so I say, hey, I think that doesn't really make sense for this to be 24 hours. Honestly, me not giving all the context actually makes me seem less criminal because
This is the first time you've said it was too powerful.
it was. Well, it wasn't even necessarily that it was too powerful. It just didn't make any sense.
Wait,
for you
get
guys
your
to have it for
story
24 hours.
straight.
Oh,
So-
yeah. What is it?
So you guys got it for 8. So I said, hey, I'm saying it's 8 hours instead of 24 hours. And you guys got pissed.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I gave you guys I gave you guys the benefits of it basically anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one side of the story.
Maybe we
I've
need
never-
Tom to tell us the rest.
Yeah.
I'm never going to live it down. I killed Tom's character in a previous campaign.
Because of that.
He got wires.
You better shut up, Tobin. Oh,
I
no.
took a
He
retribution
asked too many
against
questions.
I was gonna say I've gotten less shit for that than I do for the fucking face paint thing. Oh God! All
I
right,
believe you'd kill someone. For that.
let's fucking move on.
Power dynamics, eh, Tobin?
Yeah.
That guy clearly
That was a
doesn't
good
fuck.
question. It really, it got us to some good places.
Yeah, yes. I'm not sure I like this post. We got a little bit of trouble in paradise, if you could believe it.
Uh-oh.
This retro, someone's in the friggin' doghouse. This post is titled "Killed My BF at the second conversation during his first game ever." I set up a one-on-one game for him to try. Dragon of Icespire Peak. This is pretty intimate. Just
Yeah.
a boyfriend and their partner just playing a game together.
It was just a duo.
Yes, a duo. He had only played Baldur's Gate 3 to this point, but absolutely fell in love with it. He typically would build a paladin, but for our D&D game, he decided to be a wizard. He met the literal first group of NPCs and was so aggressive for no reason, as he sometimes does in Baldur's Gate 3. Sometimes we just wipe out entire areas because he wants to loot without interruption. Jesus. I managed to get all...
and that's
all...
as a paladin.
It's a paladin. I managed to get all the little NPC gnomes away from him after directing him to the NPCs that can provide plot info. He almost immediately started a monologue like Storm from animated X-Men and started... That's fucking badass. X-Men... Storm is absolutely sick. Mm-hmm. Ancient sands, heed my commands. That's a little quote from the show. He almost immediately started a monologue like Storm from animated X-Men and started assaulting one of them. So I killed his silly little wizard with a single level 1 magic missile. It was so silly. I gave him a sidekick to revive him to keep going. But it was ridiculous. It was my first time DMing, so I could have done better. Like have him awaken the next morning and try to get the NPCs to force him to listen and help. I understand why DMs don't like murder hobos. I understand why DMs don't like murder hobos. Honestly, I just want to say, you gotta dump his ass, right?
Yeah.
This goes beyond the game.
Yeah, he's a maniac.
They say like watch how your partner treats servers and restaurants.
Yes.
I think it's the same situation.
I agree.
You're so right.
You're so right. Because when you think about it, you know, those NPCs are you. You're playing them. So he's treating you that way.
Yeah.
It's like a 1-to-1, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, what I would query, what other behaviors does he use in online games or other console gameplay, whatever, that he translates to out of that format.
I heard his wizard doesn't take out the trash.
Yeah.
Oh
He
my
says it's not his work. It's
God.
not wizard's work.
It's not Wizard's work.
Whoa.
Come on, man. Have some chill.
What is this? A class binary? Like,
I gotta be honest, I'm kind of like this in video games. I got no cool. I'll just kill people and shit. I'll get bored and I'll be like, that's what I'm like when I'm playing Civ, like Civilization. Like I'll be trying to get like a diplomatic victory or whatever, and then I'm just like,
nah, fuck you.
I'm just gonna like nuke this guy.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like it's, you know, I feel like people have that in D&D where you're just stunned by like the freedom of it. You're just like, wait, I can do whatever I want. Can I punch this guy in the face? You're like, yeah, I guess. He's like, I punch this guy in the face. Of course I do.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're like, okay, well, the guards grab you. Like, well, can I stab the guards? Like, well, yeah, I stab the guards.
Did you have a murder hobo phase?
Yes,
Also,
I think so.
How do you
Yeah.
different? Is murder hobo just someone who just kills everything?
Oh yeah, yeah. A murder hobo is like somebody who doesn't really respect the world so they just go like they just move from encounter just NPC to NPC, just killing, looting, like they're just treating it more like a video game than like D&D. And there is I think like the first couple campaigns, I don't think it was ever like proper murder hobo, but I definitely was like a silly little guy. I played Warhammer in high school, and I remember when like Tom introduced me to D&D, I was like, that shit's fucking nerds. What the hell? I'm playing that
From
shit.
Warhammer?
Yeah, I was like, I play fucking cool shit, man. I'm all about that cool shit. I'm playing this. I think it was like I've already got one nerdy thing. I can't afford two. Like my
Literally.
social credit score will plummet.
It's in the negatives.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know.
Who is Bethesda? Who makes Baldur's Gate 3?
Larian.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of think about the idea of them building into Baldur's Gate 3 like a construct or a format where you're just killing too much and they just kill you because you suck. And then that's the exact scenario that's played out here. Like
I feel like
his
that-
DM's gone like, No, you don't.
I feel like
Bye-bye.
that is in like Baldur's Gate 3 and like other video games. I feel like that's what because I feel like you just draw the attention of like you just will get attacked. It's like the stars system in GTA.
It's just like there's a built-in like temperance
Yeah.
improver. Like, what? Better stop killing everybody, or we'll come after you, make it harder for you.
But you can
No.
save scum in video games, whereas
Yeah.
you can't really do that in D&D.
And I guess with a video game, even if they do give you that leeway of like you can, murder the entire world, there's not a human being on the end of it being like, fuck, I had all these plans.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the DM might be like, you really needed that NPC, by the way.
I mean, like
In
in a
the-
video game.
In the video game,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it's not like these little critter in your console or whatever being like, oh fuck, gotta spin up a whole new world.
It really sounds like the boyfriend just had like the best time.
Yeah, honestly, I don't. Yeah,
Until they
it
died.
seems like he had fun.
Yeah.
I think this. I really don't see a problem with this.
Pushed around a bunch of NPCs and then he did a monologue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
He
like,
did the monologue from X-Men. It's so funny.
Torben, how would you handle
Yeah.
that if you were the DM?
If I was the DM, oh my god, I don't know. That's pretty confronting, having your boyfriend do that to you. I think she was right to get those gnomes out of there, though.
Yeah, you gotta get the gnomes
Think
out
about
of
the
there.
gnomes.
Think about the gnomes before you think about yourself.
Get the gnome NPCs out of there.
Yeah, I feel like I think she did a good job. I think that's kind of probably what I would have done.
I mean, yeah,
Get the gnomes out.
Yeah,
get the
well,
gnomes out and shoot them with a
also-
magic missile. Like you might, it's just like partner stuff. Yeah,
that's the thing is like if you guys like let's say like when you guys were in Yellow Seed, if you guys did that, like if you guys just like started pushing around like a townsperson
Yeah.
or something,
just killed the mayor bear.
like well that's the thing is like you guys probably would just like I don't know, there's always somebody powerful around, and so like the druid and like you guys probably wouldn't have been able to take the druid and the
No.
mayor, like
Yeah.
they would have probably
Not
Wrecked
at that
us.
time.
taken
No.
one of you with them at the very least.
Yeah, we barely beat like 3 bandits.
Yeah,
The-
exactly. Yeah.
Whisker of death. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I think if Bradicus started pushing around the mayor, he would have just ripped his throat out. He would have gone full bear.
But you wouldn't do that. You would have gotten the gnomes out of there.
Yeah, I would have gotten the gnomes out first.
Get the gnomes.
First, get the gnomes clear.
First, stop monologuing stuff. The gnomes are leaving.
The gnomes are leaving.
As you do your monologue, the gnomes are getting hushed off.
It's funny to do like
They're all getting in one trench coat. Like,
have any
Now
of
we
you
have
guys
that.
watched the animated X-Men 97 series?
probably.
Is that the new one?
The new one, yeah.
No.
I hear it's quite
Ben.
good.
It's has some fucking ripper moments, and one of those ripper moments is with Storm, and it's very funny to imagine because like in the show, there's a scene where they're in the desert and Storm, it's like really badass, like lightning is coming down and crystallizing, like turning the sand into glass and like
yeah.
creating a path, and she's like, and there's just like these god rays, and it's like insanely epic, like rad as hell. This guy's a level 1 character, so I don't understand like what I don't see him like doing anything like of the equivalent of
Yeah,
that. Like
right. So he's really feeling himself, but it's not earned.
yeah, like Storm's like a level 20 druid. I think this guy is just, cooling down like he wouldn't I don't even know if you can call lightning at level 1. So
I think it was Storm-esque.
yeah, Storm-esque.
I think we have talked about like the dissonance between
yes.
how people act and their
Like
actual levels.
Yeah,
And-
totally.
Which reminds me of last week, technically last week's
Yes.
episode with Shadow Killer.
Shadow
going
Killer
around as like a
yes.
level 1.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm Shadow Killer.
The name's Shadow Killer.
I can't hold a knife.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is so funny. Like that people always because you want to be badass, but then it's like, Wait, I have to start at the freaking bottom, dude.
Oh no.
Let me stab this guard at least.
Dude, at least let me stab this guard. Well, we know that these guys fuck, right?
Yeah.
Like that's pretty open and shut
I don't
case.
know, I feel like it's a good lesson, like for this guy in a real world D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Like starting small, intimate situation, bit rough to play with the girlfriend as the DM, or boyfriend. I'm not sure what the context was, but and then go from there to a wider game potentially, but maybe with some new manners.
I definitely feel like if you're like a murder hobo and you kill the whole town, then you have that sense of like dissatisfaction afterwards. Like, okay, I guess it's done now.
Yeah,
I
got
feel
no
like
one
you
to
just-
talk to.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's kind of like learn into that path of not being an insane person.
Yeah.
Just have to do the next couple of sessions of just an empty town.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
The wind blows.
Baldur's Gate 3 has an engine, a story with lore and other characters built in, and like different what's the word I'm looking for? If that's with A.
Animation.
Not
Action.
animation.
And
Like logic.
Apples.
Hello.
Aloe
Vera.
vera. Yeah.
No, like
Word association.
Association.
Associate.
algorithms. There we go.
Yeah.
To create different scenarios and so on. It's all kind of built in, but the DM has to
Yeah.
prepare, right? Like they have to write all the stuff that they're
Yeah,
going to
DM
bring.
can't come up
Yeah.
with it on the fly.
No.
Well, they
Shot.
can,
Crazy.
but that's asking a lot,
bit,
you know.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
fucked up.
a bit more when you don't have other people to give tasks to in the meantime, to like give yourself a little bit of time to quickly improvise something, that you then also have to have a record of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see when like Zed is a bit flustered, he'll just hand you all Rubik's cubes.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
wait here, children.
I
I'm busy.
I used to work as a carer for a kid, and I would play D&D with him a lot, like one-on-one. And it's very different, but it's kind of it's something kind of satisfying. You just can kind of give all your attention to like one person. It's like a one-on-one sort of thing. So I imagine they had fun. So okay, so they fuck, and I dare say, I think that he probably does oral, although he's not very considerate of her world, so maybe not.
I think he's a are you done?
Yeah.
type of oral giver.
Yeah.
I
Just
know.
going as fast as
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah. He's violent.
No, he only does shit in costume. Like he needs to be in
As
the
a
right frame of
paladin.
mind. Like
Yeah.
he's clearly someone
Yeah,
who cares
he's-
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to role play that.
Yeah. It's like, well, you killed my characters, so I'm gonna slay this person. Like, just,
Okay, moving on.
yeah, okay, thank you.
So I have another post here. This one is titled "DM has a DM PC, and they're too powerful in my opinion. DM disagrees. How do I approach?" This is a table dispute. So say he basically inserted his own main character into the game. We did have an NPC with us, but he's forgotten to let their turn happen multiple times because he's so enamored by his new DM NPC. It's frustrating, and the other players have told me that they are also frustrated by this. How do I bring this up to him? So yeah, this guy has just been like, yo, so you guys enter the tavern and freaking Harry Potter is there, and he's absolutely hype as hell, and he's coming with you guys.
Surprise!
It is funny. I love the DM. Like, I love DM NPC questions, or like just that concept is so funny. Like, I love having a DM PC in the party with you guys.
Yeah.
That I can project onto. But it's always funny to think of them just being so much more powerful and important.
Yeah. They have like really emotional story beats that you do both sides of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You're describing everything that happens. Yeah.
I hate like when I have to role play with myself. Like I hate having to do a scene where it's like multiple NPCs. Like if you're eavesdropping on someone or something like
Mm.
that.
I would kind of imagine that the reverse is often true, where, you know, there's a powerful NPC PC that everyone wants to stick around because they're
Yeah.
powerful,
Yeah.
and then the DM's trying to get them out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I find. That's me often. I'm like,
They need excuses.
I
to-
need to come up with reasons for NPCs to like have their own shit going on because
Yeah.
otherwise like
he's got
I
to take a
feel
shit.
that.
yeah he's fucking
Yeah.
busting, man.
That's true. We did try to convince Shoshana to come with us, didn't we? Or
Yeah.
we asked her.
Yeah, you were
And she
like,
was like,
come on.
I've got
She's like,
plans.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I got
do-
stuff.
yeah. Well, she does have stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
important stuff.
Yeah.
And she'll be back. The thing is, like, they'll reach a point, hopefully, where, you know, I'm hoping you guys will catch up to her, and like it won't be weird for her to be around. You know.
Yeah.
Is that why the rat guy left? Because he was too strong?
He was too strong. Yeah, the rat guy was too strong. Do you guys like having an NPC kind of around
Yeah.
that I play?
Yeah, like a recurring one. Like they don't have to
Like
be in
Beck or,
every
you know.
conversation and situation,
Yeah.
but when they pop up again, we're like, oh, we know that guy. Like
Yeah.
we know their vibe, and
We need someone to talk to.
It's nice. Yeah, well, it's
yeah,
it's nice.
Oh,
Like
talk to each other.
Yeah.
Yuck.
it's good for me. I like if there's something that I'm thinking, or if I think of a joke or something, it's nice for me to have somebody to like voice that through.
Yeah.
You know, like. But it is also most of the time I like to just sit back and let you guys do your scenes. You know.
It's fun. It's good as like both as a character and as like a way for you to convey information to our character.
Totally. Yeah, like a way to just give some hints. You
Yeah.
know.
Oh, by the way, maybe look behind that door. Ooh.
Yeah. Vic is bad at that part of it because
Yeah.
he's not he's not
subtle.
like logical. Well, he is
No.
logical in his own way, but
Yeah.
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 Gert was that kind of NPC.
Mm.
Yeah.
He was like, maybe we should check out this thing.
Yeah.
I think it might be important.
Yeah.
I could totally see Gert saying that in Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. Oh, yo.
Look at that. It's a shiny door.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like,
That
right?
is what it sounds like. Yeah.
For this DM and their player, I mean, I wonder how the DM would respond to a suggestion to take a new player, like a new player, and endow them with that NPC's character
Ooh.
Yeah.
as a playable
That's
character.
tough. Like, I feel like the most exciting part as a new player is like creating your own character. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Depends
never.
how much they want to play. Also, the format, is this tabletop or is it online? Or?
This is tabletop. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think, I mean, this question at its core is like, it's like a common theme in these, which is just like people don't like confrontation. Like they don't want to have to
They
bring
don't.
something up
What?
uncomfortable.
Well, so I think
A
then
bunch
they need to play it the way that you do it in real life.
Yeah.
And so the party should just be like, we all go disband and go our different ways. And then they just get together and reform. We're starting up a new thing, but maybe we just go do it just like
We've
us
disband-
three.
We've
Yeah, we like the
disbanded the
characters, so we'll
fellowship,
just use-
but
yeah.
we're forming a guild. That's
Yeah.
true. That is
It would be really funny. The NPC is like, all right, so we're ready to go fight this dragon, right? And they're like, oh, I think we're busy.
Yeah, well, it's like what you do is you go, you have this big fight coming up, and you're all outside the cave of the dragon, and then you're like, all right, after you're the strongest of us. After you, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And then he runs in, and then you just
Gap it.
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do? I also move 50 feet in the opposite
Yeah.
direction.
Like-
I leave too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
you,
misty step to another
you
continent.
pull a shadow killer.
Yeah. Oh no, Dan, your NPC is dead. Wow.
Oh shit.
Or they can all just gang up on him and kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never speak of it again.
Or they could roll persuasion to get him to leave.
Yeah.
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 He'll stand over his sleeping body.
Okay, so the question,
Doing it in game would be that's the move.
That's
That creates law
listen,
and content.
and then
Yeah.
they don't need that awkward conversation
Yeah.
with the DM.
Yeah.
We're like, no, we're just
No.
role playing.
But it's
Yeah,
roleplay.
this is
It's what my
this
character
is what
would
you
do.
wanted, isn't it?
I reckon
They are our new enemy. They're our new big bad.
Fonz the Barbarian had to go.
The thing is that the question that they're asking is, how do I bring this up to the DM? And honestly, you don't.
That's what we solved it. You
Yeah.
just talk to the other players and then
I'm
gang
not-
up on the NPC, obviously.
I would not bring this up. I mean, I guess you can kind of subtly be like, wow, he's really powerful. He's like
Too
more powerful
powerful.
than like us. That's kind of
It's almost like
weird.
he's as powerful as a PC would be, but
Yeah.
he's not a PC, is he, DM? I mean, what? Yeah. What?
One of the top comments is toxic advice: attack the DM NPC.
Yes.
We covered that.
We already
Yeah.
covered that.
Tick.
Kill.
Yeah.
Oh, this is.
What else you got?
I think this person is saying this sincerely, and this is so passive aggressive. They're saying, get every player at the table on board with referring to the DMPC as Mary Sue. Sing endless
Yeah.
praises to how great Mary Sue is, and
Oh
how
my
you
God.
lowly pleb adventurers are lucky to have a Mary Sue around. Pick stupid fights and rely on Mary Sue to save you from the consequences of your actions. Tell old Chuck Norris jokes, but replace Chuck Norris with Mary Sue.
That is such a bad thing to do.
That is so like mean,
Yeah.
but like in a way that's trying to be funny, but is mean.
Not against it.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's good advice.
I think
Good.
all of this advice, including ours, that's the way to go.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, we solved it for them.
You're
Well
welcome.
done,
Yeah,
team.
easy.
Yes, thank you. You're welcome. Yes.
What? How do we feel about this? The whether or not this person fucks?
The
The
DM.
DM. Mm,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a it's a solo thing, you know?
yeah, that's also I was thinking. Like
Yeah.
they're very happy with themselves.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think they're the person who turns up to an orgy and just ruins the vibe for everyone else.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Or they're just like, I'm
Like
just
their
here
dick's
to watch.
too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncomfy.
They're too good at sex.
No, that's not what he was saying.
Huh?
Mm-mm.
That and the other thing.
Yeah.
I think everyone we need to disband this orgy, but
Mm.
we gotta start a new orgy up in room 2012.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're saying that his dick is the NPC? Checks out.
Mm.
Yeah, it's non-playable. It's too big.
Keep bantering. I'm looking for
Oh,
another
he's
post.
given us all Rubik's cubes.
I'm done.
Another Rubik's cube. Oh man.
Well, I'm just worried that any hot bars is gonna get cut
Yeah.
if it's not if Zed's not a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
It's too easy to be
so
cut.
rude.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys.
No.
Yeah, I'll
It's
take the
about me.
blade tool to that.
I'm the
Like
host.
nobody's business.
Yeah. It's
So
like
Ripple cut that shit
I'll
fast.
really cut that shit. Like it ain't nothing. Okay, this toast is titled. This toast. Fuck, I actually did it for real that time.
So
This
titled.
post
Sorry.
is titled, "I died in session 0 and don't know what to do now."
Technically, it's a wipe, and you can just start again. On
No.
no.
What? Really? No.
No, you're done.
What? Did we actually play anything on our session 0, or was it just our character intros?
No, we just talked about it.
We don't know. That could be still how they die.
Yeah. So,
Hello, I'm
ba-
alive. No, I'm dead. There we go.
so basically, we were doing small sessions with our DM before starting the campaign. Later today. Oh yeah. Wow, this is a fresh post. For a little context, we have been on hiatus for a few months, and today is supposed to be our first session back with new characters. I cooked up a fun and interesting character that I was very excited to play. However, we did small session 0s with our DM. I did mine with one other player because his character worked with mine. We were being followed by a hooded figure, and after getting a surprise jump on her, 3 assassins, CR8, popped out of nowhere and killed me, but ended up letting my counterpart live. We are level 1, and I just felt that was an entirely unbalanced and frankly unnecessary thing to do. it couldn't have been a surprise to the DM that I died. I'm just at a loss because I didn't even get into our first session and I have to make a new character. I'm considering just not returning to the game because of simply how frustrated I am with the DM's decision. But am I being unreasonable? I haven't confronted the DM yet because I was simply too angry last night to say anything level-headed. But what do I even say? That is very funny. Like you guys haven't faced CR8 yet. Like,
What's the CR?
It's challenge rating. It's basically how strong the monsters are.
Okay.
And for reference,
What's the worst we've had?
I think the worst that you guys have faced is maybe like CR5 or something.
Damn.
Ooh.
That's why I used to oil up my joints.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Damn.
But like, so CR8 is strong. Like CR8 is, you guys could fight a CR8 right now, but it would be tough. CR8's tough. But this is at session 0. The game hasn't even started yet, and they were assassinated by, like, the DM intentionally killed their character. It seems
That's one way of saying I hate your choice.
It really does feel like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, that other character though, that is so sick for their backstory.
Yeah.
Like they had a fully fleshed out character that they were like with die beside them.
Yeah.
Like that just gives them so much art. Yeah.
You
So
know
much
what?
backstory.
Maybe it was maybe that player just didn't have enough backstory to their character.
Yeah.
And the DM was like, I can help you with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sacrifice, but it's gotta be made.
Gotta be done.
Mhm.
Yeah, shit. Would you guys be okay with me doing that?
You could kill Silken Web today and it would be fantastic.
Yeah, awesome.
I
yeah.
could get
What?
over that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could
The
live with that.
fuck, Torben.
So far, 2, and I think I'd be fine with it too. So that's 3 out of 4 of us would be chill with Silken Web getting fridged. So yeah,
So- Silken Web.
I don't know why you're weighing in, Joel. So rude.
I've just got. I've
Joel's
got
our boss.
For
so-
shame.
You've got to have a producer's voice in here.
Yeah.
And I think it would be good for the pod.
Here's the thing: what's the cost benefit
Okay.
analysis? Like,
I
is
think-
Silken Web
Listeners, what do
profitable?
you think?
Hey, yeah,
Silken Web-
weigh in.
Because Silken Web is the best character, then like by sacrificing Silken Web, we'd be losing the most, and then would have the most growth. That's my
True.
It's true.
perspective. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Interesting.
Silken Web's
So you're-
too strong.
And I
You're
think
saying
it would.
Silken Web should go out on her own solo show. Okay.
Well, see, here's the thing. I think it would be disrespectful. I think it would be disrespectful for you, Rachel, to play another character after Silken Web. Like, it would be disrespectful to
Don't
her.
do
So I
that.
think I
What?
think like that would. I think you might have to like go.
In memory of.
Yeah, yeah. It might just
Nah.
have to be a Torben and Tom solo thing.
I
And
don't
it-
know. I feel like I already had a character that died at session 0, Zed, when you never made a session 1 of that other campaign we started that time.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
So if you really want to play that game, I already
Yeah.
have a banked character that I
True.
never played.
I actually still think about that world sometimes. I think it's still think it would be a fun world to play.
Is there a story there?
There is a
No,
small story
much.
that I was thinking about starting another a campaign at one point, and ended up flaking on it. But we did have a session 0, and the world was like it was kind of like a Mount Olympus type thing. It was like a one mountain that had been like crafted and like ruled by these gods, and like the gods were active parts of this world. Like they all have different parts of this mountain that they ruled over in different sections. And then there was basically like a judgment day where like all of those gods were like systematically taken out by like villainous like monsters and stuff like that. But anyway, but it doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
It never existed in the first place.
In the voice place. So yeah, what were we even talking about?
How
What
much we
posts-
want to
Silken
kill? Yeah.
Huh? Oh yeah, killing Silken Web. Yeah.
oh yeah.
let's do
So
it.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
why I think go in with your second best character. Never come with your best character.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure, yeah, you know they're
Go
gonna
in with the
die.
idea that you're gonna get smoked.
Yeah.
And and then when you do, you'd be like, oh,
And just
you
make-
you're even ready
Yeah.
for this sauce that I got.
I
Yeah.
think you make it just a fucking broken multi-class dirty build, and just like make just an unstoppable monster of a character.
I like to think that each of our characters came in with a little backstory and has developed more of that and more particular character traits as we've gone along. Not just Silk and Web. So I think we've all done it, that character development.
Yeah.
It just so happens that my writing is better than yours, so fuck you guys.
Your writing?
Yeah,
Actually,
I had a really thick backstory when I came in.
Yeah.
So
Thick with 2 C's.
Have we had a close NPC to us die yet? I don't think we have.
No, you have not.
We need that.
You need
should
that?
Don't
do
look at me.
No, we should kill it as well. We could make it happen. A tragic moment.
Okay,
Who do we
well,
care
who
about?
would you like to die?
Wow, listen.
Someone.
What about Winnie, the Windram?
What about whoever sold us the face paint?
Oh,
They're close to you? That would upset you if they died?
They need to
Tom
be
might
the
be
villain
fine
of the
with
next arc.
Hear me out.
It was me all along.
Every episode,
out.
I say,
Tom kills Bick.
Tom kills Bick. No,
Yeah.
Because we like Bick, and you like Bick,
Yeah.
but Tom hates
And
Bick.
then we killed
No.
Tom.
yeah, then you kill Tom. Tom
Yeah.
in real life.
Whoa.
Well, I guess, yeah. Okay,
Bye-bye, Bradicus.
I think, I reckon that sucks for this person, but, sometimes you have to lose, you got to tear things down and make something better. And I think that you got a better character in you.
You gotta bake some eggs.
Do people get to that point after they've been in a campaign for a long time of just like, man, I just want to have like a new character?
Yes, yeah. I do think you get a bit of that. Although the same at the same time though, you get like the longer a campaign goes on, the more attached you get to your character and like they evolve and stuff. But yeah, there's definitely that like I'd like to play something different or like
Yeah.
I felt that.
Mechanically as well, seeing
Yeah.
the other classes do stuff, you're like, I want to play a class that does that thing.
Yeah, especially I think I find that with I get so bored playing like fighters and stuff. Like spellcasters, I think you get new spells each level, so you can change things up and it keeps like fresh. But if you're playing a paladin or a fighter or something, you basically do the same thing every turn, for session after session. It can get kind of boring.
It is a little frustrating to not be able to gain as much with each level, but at least Silk and Web's character has gained like some magic, so then I can kind of play with that a little bit, which is nice because it was harder before that level up, just to have a few things that I could do, and where these guys were the ones who could just firebolt, whatever, and not be able to contribute to the same extent. So yeah, but things change as we get better.
Yeah. I mean, that we can't talk about it because it's a spoiler.
Yeah.
But let's just say something really cool happens with Silk and Web on a boat.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Well,
What are you talking about again?
no, so my
I can't remember. Tell me after.
No,
Spoilers.
I know, right? Not now.
Okay. So,
Oh yes, there we go. Oh my god.
Yeah.
before we wrap this one up, what do we think? This guy fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. All right. Cool.
The DM,
Yeah.
the DM, but maybe not the player.
Nah, sorry, player.
The player
But you
got really close to it.
Hang on, what did they do again?
They killed this person's character like before the campaign
Session
even
0.
started.
Oh, okay, yeah. They prematurely eject.
Oh, yes, you're right. Yeah, they. Yeah,
They did.
I need stronger advice than
They were
Reddit
trying-
can give.
I think they were trying to like rub one out before the campaign starts so that they can last longer.
Oh
you know?
yeah.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're just like, I'll just
It's
kill
there's something about a merry approach.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
You said while rubbing your hair. Do you?
It's punctuation for it's for the real fans, which are the 3 people in the room.
Yeah. All right, let's call it there. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. Flick us an email if you got some stories of your own. You can email us at deadbeatdnd@gmail.com, and you can contact us on Instagram or socials at deadbeatdnd. And shall we say goodnight or whatever? Shall we say see ya?
Bye.
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 Is that how we wrap up episodes? Let's call it there.
That was a Bass Jump Comedy original. It's cooked.